Every man thinks love is about finding the right woman, but Jung would say it's about facing her, because you're not meeting a person, you're meeting your mirror. That's why the same woman can make one man evolve and another completely collapse. You think it's chemistry, but it's actually reflection. She's not triggering you, she's revealing you. So here's the truth every man must face before living with a woman. You're not entering a relationship. You're entering a psychological experiment, one designed to expose your ego, your insecurities, and every illusion you have about love. Stay till the end, because I'll tell you the one thing Jung believed every man must understand before calling any woman home. Carl Jung said that every man carries a woman within, his anima, the unconscious feminine soul. When he meets a woman who reflects that inner figure, he feels magnetized. It's not attraction, it's recognition. But here's the danger. If he hasn't met his inner feminine, he'll try to find her outside himself. He'll mistake emotional dependence for love. He'll chase approval instead of intimacy. He'll call possession devotion. And when she changes, he'll feel betrayed. Not because she lied, but because she stopped being the fantasy he built from his own shadow. That's what Jung meant when he said, "We don't fall in love with others, we fall in love with our projections." To live with a woman consciously, a man must first meet the woman inside his own mind. In every relationship, two forces collide, masculine order and feminine chaos. Both are sacred, both are necessary. But when a man tries to dominate that chaos instead of dancing with it, the relationship becomes a war. He thinks he's protecting his peace, but he's actually defending his control. And the woman, sensing that rigidity, starts to rebel, not out of malice, but out of instinct. Because feminine energy can't breathe in cages. It needs rhythm, not rules, presence, not perfection. The more you try to manage her, the more she'll mirror the parts of you that are still afraid of unpredictability. That's why Jung said the real purpose of love isn't comfort, it's confrontation. When you live with someone, you don't just share a home, you share shadows. You'll see her anger, her fears, her insecurities, and she'll see yours. At first, you'll try to fix each other. Then you'll realize you're not supposed to. You're supposed to witness each other without losing yourself in the process. Jung believed that love becomes dangerous when it replaces individuality. Because once you merge without boundaries, you don't love each other. You consume each other. So before you live with a woman, build a room inside yourself that's yours alone. A place where your thoughts stay sovereign. Because if you lose that inner space, you won't have a self left to share. Jung said that love dies not from distance, but from the lack of it. Because when two souls melt too completely, they stop seeing each other clearly. The mystery vanishes, the tension dissolves, and what's left isn't love, it's dependency. To truly live with a woman, you must protect a sacred distance, not emotional coldness, but spiritual space. That space is where respect grows. It's where you remember that she's not yours to complete, but yours to witness. When you stop trying to own her peace, you start meeting her soul. And that's the paradox. The more distance you allow, the deeper the connection becomes. Most men want a peaceful woman, but few realize that peace only appears when you stop being chaotic. Women don't mirror your words, they mirror your energy. If you're insecure, she becomes restless. If you're grounded, she softens. If you lead from fear, she resists. If you lead from clarity, she blooms. Jung believed that a woman's behavior often reveals a man's unconscious state. She's not fighting you, she's reflecting you. So before you demand her submission, check your vibration. Before you accuse her of changing, ask what in you she's responding to. Because every woman teaches a man the one truth most men never learn. You don't fix her, you refine yourself. At its highest level, a relationship becomes alchemy. Her emotions test your stability. Your calm tests her trust. And between those two forces, something divine starts forming, a third energy greater than either alone. Jung called this the union of opposites. It's the process where love stops being romance and becomes transformation. It's not about winning arguments or balance of power. It's about evolution. The masculine learns compassion. The feminine learns focus. Together, they create consciousness. That's why living with a woman is never just partnership. It's spiritual training. One that either breaks your ego or makes your soul unshakable. So here's what every man must know before living with a woman. Love isn't found, it's forged. You don't meet the one, you build awareness through the one you meet. Jung said the highest form of love isn't passion or comfort, it's recognition, seeing another soul as the mirror of your own awakening. You'll argue, you'll clash, you'll fall apart, and then rebuild, stronger, clearer, freer, because every conflict you survive together becomes a doorway to a deeper truth. In the end, the goal isn't to live for her, it's to live with her, as two sovereign minds sharing the same flame. So remember this, don't search for a woman who calms your storm. Find one who teaches you to dance in it. That's what Jung meant by conscious love, not escape, but evolution.